Welcome everyone to Survival Game Guide. In our Return to Moria series, we are making bronze ingots today. That is kind of like the next tier ingot that you need to make some more advanced like weapons and tools and crafting stations and all that. So, and the game doesn't exactly immediately tell you how to make these. So, what you're going to need is you're going to need copper ore and tin ore, and basically combine those into the furnace to then make bronze ingots. So to get to these types of ores, you're going to need to go past the Elven Quarter into the mines, and that is where you will find copper and tin ore. And depending on kind of like how your randomly generated mine goes, you might have a lot of copper, you might have a lot of tin, or you might not have a lot of either. Copper looks like this. It's kind of like an orangey green color. And you can find these, both the ores, all the ores, in like these little node blocks, which you can just hit with your pickaxe and get that way. I know for one of my playthroughs, like I have like no tin whatsoever anywhere, so I am relying on like those little blocks to kind of like find my my tin in particular. But so you can kind of do that if you're out of luck like I am. But otherwise, you can kind of find them, in like your usual ore rock things, if you want to call it that anyway. Oh, I must be gemstones there or something. But basically, oh, hello there. There we are. We'll just I say run past these guys, but he's in my way. But this is what tin looks like right here. It's like this red and white color. We'll just kind of get this a little bit. Hey, I'm just trying to live my life here. There I go, live life. But basically, that is what you're going to take. And then, when you have the ore that you need, we're going to head back to our base here. Ooh, get squeeze in. You'll combine these in the furnace to then make your... I hear these spooky people. To make your bronze. Now, you can't immediately use them in your furnace. There is one crafting station that you need to use, and it basically like upgrades your furnace. Now, it doesn't like, you don't actually use the item to craft the bronze ingots. It just kind of updates your furnace. You're still putting stuff in your furnace though, and I'll show you what I mean once we get back to base. We're almost there. That away since we don't need it no more. But basically, yeah, you kind of just go around this area. You'll look for your copper. You'll look for your tin. If you're not seeing it in like the rock walls, look for those little nodes. You'll get like a handful of ore that way. It's a longer way to get it, but if that's just kind of like how the game is treating you, it's how it's treating you. And you might need to delve deeper too. Like I know that like I was out of tin forever, and then I kind of kept proceeding through the mines, and I was able to find some more. So there's always that too. But now that we're here back at base, we can see that like if you go to the furnace, we go to our bronze ingot. We have what we need, but we don't have the bellows. So that's what we need to make next. So to make the bellows, we're going to go to our building plans, and the bellows are right here under metalworking, and you will need 4 steel ingots, 6 elven wood, and 4 hide to make this, which I just have. So we'll go ahead and put that in.
I'm done patrolling.
There we go. Goodness gracious. We'll put it... You know what? Let's just put it right down. I don't really care. It works for me. And now that we have that down, we can't interact with this, but if we go back to our furnace, we can see we are now able to craft the bronze ingot. So let's make a few of these because I'm actually out. So we'll just do that. And there we go. And then obviously we'll wait, and that will finish off its stuff. And you'll have your bronze ingots, which you can then use to craft, your more advanced weapons, your more advanced tools, and, anything else that might need bronze ingots, because it's kind of like, you're kind of like moving past the very beginning stages into the little more beginning mid stages, and that's where you start to use things like copper ingots and bronze ingots. So if you're struggling on how to make this guy, or where you'd find your ores, hopefully this guide was helpful. It is a good part of it is honestly just luck, in the hopes that your particular mines generates those ores in abundance for you. But there it is. Look at how beautiful. Lovely. All right. Well, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep surviving and keep thriving.